5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. Special Intensive Revision of Electoral Rolls is an elaborate and carefully planned process carried out to ensure that the list of eligible voters reflects the most accurate and up-to-date picture of the electorate. It is undertaken when the regular cycle of revision is not sufficient to address large-scale changes in population, administrative boundaries or patterns of residence. The aim is to strengthen the integrity of the democratic process by ensuring that every eligible individual is included, every ineligible entry is removed, and every detail related to each voter is correct. Through this extensive exercise, the electoral authority reaffirms its commitment to fairness, inclusiveness, and transparency. The need for such an intensive revision arises for many reasons. Populations shift due to migration for work, education, or family-related reasons. New settlements emerge while older localities may witness a decline in residents. Administrative adjustments may create new units of governance or alter existing ones. Sometimes, earlier revisions may have left unresolved discrepancies or may not have captured certain sections of society effectively. In such circumstances, a deeper and more rigorous process becomes essential to correct the record. The special revision therefore becomes a corrective mechanism that reinforces the authenticity of the electoral rolls. The preparation for this revision begins long before actual field activity starts. The electoral authority first develops a detailed plan that outlines the scope of the revision, the schedule, the methods to be used, and the responsibilities of each level of the administrative machinery. This planning phase is fundamental because the revision involves large-scale coordination across regions and requires clarity in communication. Training sessions are conducted for field officers so that they understand the rules, forms, and procedures to be followed during the exercise. Clear guidelines are issued to avoid confusion and to ensure uniformity in the methods adopted across the entire area under revision. Once the preparatory work is complete, the field phase begins. This phase involves extensive verification and interaction with the public. Field officers visit households to verify the presence and eligibility of individuals whose names are already on the rolls and to identify those who may be left out. They collect information about new residents, deceased individuals, shifted households, and changes in personal details. The officers must perform their duties with impartiality and diligence because their findings form the foundation of the revised electoral roll. The interaction with citizens also encourages greater participation by building trust and awareness. Public participation is a crucial aspect of special intensive revision. Citizens are encouraged to check their names, ensure the accuracy of their details and submit applications if their names are missing or if corrections are needed. Public notices are widely circulated to inform people about the period of revision and the method of submitting claims and objections. Awareness campaigns use multiple modes of communication to reach every social group, including those who may have limited access to information. The objective is to ensure that every eligible person is granted the opportunity to be part of the democratic process and no individual is denied this right due to lack of information. During the intensive revision, specific emphasis is placed on including marginalized groups who may often be left out of the regular revision process. These include individuals who reside in remote areas, those who belong to socially disadvantaged groups, persons with disabilities, senior citizens, young eligible individuals and migrants. Field teams may conduct special drives at educational institutions, settlement clusters or work sites to identify and enroll such individuals. A significant part of the exercise involves the handling of claims and objections. A claim is submitted when an eligible person wishes to be added to the roll or when correction is needed in their existing details. An objection is submitted when a person or a field officer believes that an entry is incorrect or ineligible. These claims and objections are examined with utmost care. Hearings may be conducted to verify information and appropriate documentation is reviewed. After due verification, the electoral authority accepts or rejects these submissions based on the rules. This process adds another layer of authenticity to the final list. After the completion of field verification and the disposal of claims and objections, a draft roll is prepared. This draft is published for public scrutiny so that individuals can once again check for errors or omissions. The publication of the draft roll demonstrates the transparency of the entire exercise. It allows for correction of any remaining discrepancies before the final roll is prepared. Public feedback at this stage is invaluable because it helps the electoral authority identify details that may have been missed during earlier phases. Once the draft roll is adequately reviewed and any additional corrections are incorporated, the final electoral roll is prepared and published. This roll serves as the authoritative list of eligible voters for the next electoral cycle. The completion of the special intensive revision strengthens confidence among the people because they know that the process has been thorough and has included multiple opportunities for verification and correction. The special intensive revision also has long-term benefits beyond the immediate preparation of the electoral roll. It enhances the capacity of field officers by exposing them to a deeper and more detailed system of verification. It encourages citizens to develop a habit of checking their inclusion in the rolls regularly. It strengthens the administrative infrastructure used for electoral purposes by refining data systems and improving coordination across departments. Moreover, it enhances trust in the electoral system by demonstrating that the authority is committed to upholding the right of every eligible citizen to participate in the democratic process. The success of this special revision depends on cooperation among various stakeholders. Electoral officers, local administrations, civil society organizations, community leaders and citizens all play crucial roles in ensuring that the process is smooth, inclusive and accurate. When people understand that the electoral roll is not merely a list but a foundation for the expression of their democratic right, they participate more willingly and responsibly. Stop.